Hey guys, it's me. Wow, I haven't done this in so long. I am so sorry. So much has been going on. If you know me personally, you know all the things that I've been going through. If not, I don't want to explain everything. Just know that a lot has been going on. I'm trying to get into school and I'm trying to find a job, and then I have multiple different interviews and all of that. So today's video will finally be how I met my mother, and then it should be the end of my beginning series. Haha, how I met my mother. Okay, so I'm just gonna get right into it. I met my mother on the day after Thanksgiving. I know it sounds crazy. I go to Georgia every Thanksgiving, and because my family has a cabin up there, so we spend Thanksgiving up there, and then we come back the day after, and no, 2 days after. So 2 days after I met my mom. But so I was just riding in the car, and I guess my mom had been talking to my birth mom over email or something like that. So I guess something was said about me eventually meeting her or something like that, and that was how this all began. I'm not totally sure. I never really asked my mom how it began, but basically we were riding in the car and we had an hour and a half to 2 hours left, and my mom was like, so let's talk about something. And I was like, okay, what do you want to talk about? And she was like, what would you think about meeting your mom today? How am I supposed to answer that question? Like, she said it so nonchalantly, and it's like such a big deal, and I was just like, what? I'm sorry, what? Hold on, wait. Excuse me? That's how I felt. So, I obviously said yes, but I was extremely nervous, and, I took that whole hour and a half to really think about everything. We talked about everything, and, how it would make her feel, how it would make me feel, if it would change our relationship, what it would make my birth mom feel, if it would change our relationship, if we did end up having a relationship, what would that be like? I mean, we talked about absolutely everything you could ever think about talking about when your mom asks you if you want to meet your birth mom. So obviously I said yes, and at this time my mom was in the hospital, and I do remember, now that I'm thinking about it, talking to my mom, and she said that one of the reasons was because she knew that my mother was in the hospital, and she knew that, she was severely ill or hurt or whatever, and she wasn't exactly sure if she was critically or just really bad timing. So she didn't want to take the chance of me never getting to meet my mom if it were a critical condition and something had happened to her. So that was one of the reasons that she was like, okay, has to be now. So I thought that was pretty cool. But regardless, I got to meet my mom, and I took an hour to decide whether I wanted to, and then I finally said yes. We had just gotten into Bradenton, and I was so nervous. I didn't know how to feel. I was just very quiet. I was just not myself. If you know me personally, I'm very loud and crazy and sometimes make no sense, and I do whatever I darn well please whenever I want. So, it was very weird for me to be quiet and not know what to say or how to feel. But it's kind of expected when you don't know somebody for 12 years of your life, and then you get to meet them, and this person is your mom, who gave birth to you and looks like you and has the same mannerisms, so you're basically meeting an older you, and that's all I could think when I first met her was, wow, I totally see where I got everything. So, back to the story, we pull up to Blake Hospital, and we're getting out of the car, we ask where she is, she tells us, we get in there, and she has a bunch of people in there, and she was talking to all of them and didn't even notice, but they had noticed that I was there, and I guess from pictures and stuff they knew who I was, and I just kind of stood there and waited for her to realize, and I will never forget that moment where I saw my mom look at me for the first time and know who I was, and yeah, just know who it was an amazing feeling. It's crazy, I can't even explain it, but so yeah, that look on her face, and she started crying, and I started welling up, and I just didn't know how to feel. My heart was racing, and I started to feel this numbness all over my body, but I did not care. I just wanted to know everything I possibly could about this woman who was my mother right in front of me after 12 years of not knowing where she was and what she was doing. It was just intense. Crazy intense. So, we must have talked for hours. I mean, maybe only 2, but it felt like hours. I just, neither of us knew what to say, and my mom kind of just sat back in the back and didn't really mediate or anything, and my birth mom is married, so her husband just kind of sat in the back. I had never met him either, so that was kind of meeting 2 different people at once, one being your own mother. So we just talked for hours, and I just told her what I do, what I like to do, kind of who I am, where I go to school, what I'm doing in school, how I'm doing in school, the typical stuff that you tell people when you first meet people, only it was your mother, so you're 20 times more nervous and just have no clue what to do or say, don't know how to feel, don't know how they're feeling. You can see it on their face that they're ecstatic or sad or whatever that person may be feeling, and I basically just told her right there and then, I was upset when I was little, but now I understand why you did it, and I appreciate you for it because I have a really great mother. And they had met before, obviously, but they got to kind of meet in a different stage, because when they met, my mom wasn't in her right mind, and at this time she was, so it was kind of a totally different person meeting a new person, you know what I mean? Anyways, so yeah, we talked for hours, and then she was getting really tired, and my mom was like, alright, what do you say about going? And I got all of her information, and I told her I'd find her on Facebook, and I was okay with leaving. I thought that I wouldn't want to leave, but I was okay with leaving, and I think I was okay with leaving because I didn't really know this woman. I mean, yes, she was my mom, but I didn't know her. It was so crazy to not know your own mother. I mean, if you're not adopted, you have no idea how crazy it is. You can only imagine how it sounds, but if you are adopted, you know. It's so weird to sit back and think you don't even know your own parents. Anyways, so that's that for meeting my mother. After that, we started our relationship, and if you would like me to explain our relationship, then I would be more than happy to. Just gotta tell me, whether you tell me through text, Facebook, comments on here, whatever. I have a Twitter and an Instagram if you want to do that. I will put everything in the description, and you can let me know whether or not you want to know our relationship now or our relationship after that or a combination of both. Just let me know. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that I didn't wait too long. I swear I'm not going to wait too long to make the next video. I just have to get my life in order, starting school and finding jobs and all of that. It's been so stressful, and I just want to let you know it won't happen again, I swear. But thank you so much if you're still watching me. I really hope that you continue to watch me, and I swear I'll make new videos. Promise, promise, promise. And we'll go from there. I will have stuff planned out week by week. I'm actually getting my mom to help me try to figure out what I should talk about. And again, I would like to make this channel more than just my adoption story and me being adopted. I'd like to make it, you know, a lookbook or funny sketches. If you know me personally, you know I'm an actor and I love acting, and I'm here to do it. I'll come up with sketches. I will rack my brain and figure out how to make you guys laugh. I think I'm the funniest person ever, but my boyfriend doesn't, and some other people do. Like, my mom thinks I'm hilarious, but come on, she's my mom. She has to tell me I'm great. Just kidding, we always have that conversation. But anyways, regardless of how funny I think I am, or other people think I am, or other people think I'm not, I would love to do skits for you. I would love to make you guys laugh. I love to make you guys just feel. So let me know what you want to see. And sorry this video is long. It's not as long as some videos I've seen on Facebook or on YouTube. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you know anybody who is adopted, wants to know about adoption, is going to adopt, please direct them to this channel. It would help me, it would help them, and that's my whole goal, is to help them and let them know what they're getting into, or just share experiences. Again, leave comments if you have ever dealt with this, if you want to know more, if you know people who have, send them to me, send them everywhere. I will put all my information in the description box. Thank you so much. I can't say thank you enough. I'm so sorry. I think I've said thank you like 5 times. Anyways, I'm done, and have a great day. Thanks, guys. Bye.